Let's make those sourdough pumpkin muffins that were so delicious that this is my third time making them. Let's go ahead and make them this morning. So my sourdough is actually already starting to fall this morning. I really need to feed it, but I want to make this dough. The dough has to sit overnight anyways. So I'm not going to be able to cook these muffins today, but I'm going to cook them tomorrow. But I got to get this dough made because I really want some more of these muffins. I'm going to start with my wet ingredients, and I'm using a smaller bowl for my wet ingredients. I'm going to use a 1/3 cup of melted butter, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of honey, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 can of pumpkin, at least a 1/2 cup of sourdough starter. I'm going to use a little bit more than that because I think last time when I did a little bit more sourdough starter, my muffins actually rose a little bit better. So I'm going to do over a 1/2 cup. I'm probably going to do like 3/4 cup. Give your wet ingredients a mix. My wet ingredients are all mixed. I'm going to start on my dry ingredients. I'm going to use 1 3/4 cup of bread flour. I like white Lily. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of sea salt, a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Give your dry ingredients a mix. Add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. Now that I've got my wet ingredients mixed in with my dry ingredients, I'm going to add my add-ins. And this is the fun part for me because this is where I make it, in my opinion, pretty nutritious. I'm going to add in some pecans. I'm not measuring these. I'm just going to add them. Walnuts. I don't really love the flavor of walnuts, so I'm just going to do a few of those. Chia seeds. I'm also going to add in some flax seeds. I'm going to add some chocolate chips. I actually got like a piece of bag here. Just going to add in what I've got. Now I'm going to fold those into my batter. Now that I've got everything mixed together, I've got to let this dough sit. I'm going to let it sit at room temperature for about 3 hours, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge overnight, so they'll be ready to bake tomorrow. But when I tell you that these things are good to me, this is my 3rd time making them. I love them. They're the best breakfast to me. I feel like they're nutritious. They've got that little bit of sweet, so when I'm eating them with my coffee, I do warm them up, but they are so good. So if you're looking a good recipe for like a nutritious type muffin in the mornings, this is it. It's so good, guys. Also, you saw what I added into mine, but you can add in things like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, like anything you want to add in this thing, you can. If you want to make it sweeter, you could probably do those little caramel chocolate chip morsel things that you can buy. You can add those in. I prefer not to do that just because I'm trying to lean more towards the more nutritious, healthy side of the muffin. And like I said, they're so good. My 3rd time making them. I wouldn't be making them 3 times if I didn't like them. So here they are. I wish I could bake them today, but I can't because it has to sit. I guess you probably could bake it today, but in order to get all the benefits from like the sourdough in the recipe, you need to let it ferment. That's why you're letting it sit on the counter and then sit overnight so that it can just do its thing and bring you the most nutrition, the most nutritional value that you can get out of your muffin. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you make them, and if you do, let me know. If you do make them, just beware, like it's not your bakery muffin that's beautiful and like sweet and just wonderful. It's not that kind of muffin. It's a healthy muffin, but it's delicious, okay? So good, especially if you heat it up. My husband and I both like love them. We've not had any left out of the 2 that I've already made so far, the 2 batches. I missed them last week. Last week I tried like a pumpkin oatmeal bake and it was okay, but it was not this. This is so good. So if you're interested in trying it, let me know. If you have any questions, ask them. I'd be happy to answer them. I found the base recipe online, but then I've kind of made it my own by adding more sourdough and adding different mix-ins and that kind of thing. So anyways, I hope you try them. Let me know. Bye.